Hi, it's Joanna Hunter here from joannahunter.com, and I am joined by one of my gorgeous divine planners, Sarah Marcotte. Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me. Come and tell the people what it is that you do in the world.
Hi, Joanna. Thank you. So, I am a holistic psychotherapist and empowerment engineer. And this past summer, so I've been in private practice for many years, since 2013 as a therapist. And this past summer, I started a new business called I Am Safe to Shine. And that is where I work as an empowerment engineer in coaching and healing and supporting um, women and children impacted by trauma. And and I'm venturing into energy work too, which I'm very excited about.
Oh, I love this. I love this. So, you are part of the Women Lighting the Way Summit. You're one of the speakers in the summit. Tell us what it is that you're going to be speaking about in the summit, and yeah, let us know what you're going to be talking about.
So my talk is titled Shifting Shame and Resetting My Default to Authentic Me. And it's really my story of my spiritual awakening, you know, becoming aware of my shame and my shame story and how it had really impacted the trajectory of my life. And so I found my way back to myself, my true authentic self, once I claimed my shame story. And the talk is really about my healing journey. And I just kind of go through all the different layers of it because it really, healing something like this is a process. It's not I talked about, identified it, I talked about it, one and done. There's layers to it. And so I hope that, that's something that helps other people in their own journeys, if they feel like, oh, getting stuck, like, why is this coming up again? It does, and that's
It
okay.
does. I think that's one of the biggest things in even in the work that I do, is that we think we've cleared it, but we've only cleared it to the level that we were ready for.
Right.
It's something that we're going to revisit again and again sometimes. And I think that's so potent to realize and recognize, because that in itself can create its very own shame cycle. Well, I thought I had done this. And maybe I'm the exception to the rule. Especially if, I think often during healing, there is this stage in healing, I think, where you become a little bit evangelical, like you feel healed.
Right.
And so you start telling everybody, like, this stuff will heal you, and that's a good thing, we can laugh at that piece of us. But if you have then gone around telling people that you've been healed and then your stuff comes up again, can bring that shame back.
Right.
Of thinking, oh God, there's something wrong with me, or there's something this. And I think it's such an important topic, shame, because it is one of the lowest human consciousness vibrations that really pulls the entire vibration of a being down. So the work that you do in helping people to clear that is just so powerful. I love that. So with all of the Ladies and Women Lighting the Way Summit, you met through my Divine Planning Abundant Profits Academy. OMG. So you have been with us how long now? Remind me how long you've been in the academy now.
Oh, Joanna, I'm so terrible with time.
I think it's going to be like at least coming up 2 years, isn't it?
2 years. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
I feel around about that time, right? Like about 2 years you've been in there. So what's been your favorite parts, if any, or what, or if there's more than one, you can let us know, but in the academy during your journey because we've been on quite a journey in the academy together. So it's been really good. It's been really good to see you morph and blossom, going from that just straight down the line therapist to exploring other parts of yourself and integrating that into your practice. So what's been your favorite parts of your Divine Planning Abundant Profits journey?
I mean, my first immediate response to that is you. Like
Thank you.
the energy that you bring, just the transparency, and the authenticness. I just dropped a crystal. um, so, but just you bring yourself, and like for me, seeing you go through the process and sharing, steps of the way with us has been tremendously helpful, because I'm someone that learns, from being in an immersive experience like this. And that's one of the words that I would really use um, to describe it. It's immersive. You get to see everyone else in their journeys too, as well as your journey, Joanna. And so it gives so much inspiration and camaraderie. It's been wonderful and a huge blessing in my life.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. Um,
Oh, and one other thing.
For some people sitting on the fence considering divine planning of nonprofits, what would you say to someone? Was there a knowing inside? Some of my students have said it was just a knowing, or something, there was just something that clicked for them when they heard about divine planning of nonprofits, and they were like, yeah, this is the thing for me.
So it was a knowing. Like I did really feel called to do it. And one of the other things that has come out of it for me, and that I really like that you do in this program, is the repetition of it, of giving us access to each live round that you do. That has been huge for me, because I learned through repetition, and again, that immersive experience. So for people sitting on the fence, I would say, this is a lifetime access course, and it's more than a course. It's, you get the course and the business experience, but you're getting a full experience. It's grown me. I know, Joanna, and people listening who are in your world, you talk about evolution and growth over a lifetime, and truly, like, you bring that into DPAP. DPAP has even evolved in some ways, and while the foundation is the same,
Absolutely.
there's new layers, and it's just such a rich experience that
Oh,
has
I love
grown
that.
me. Yeah.
I love that. It's one of my big motivators behind creating the community as I have, is that we're there with you in the evolution and growth, that we're going to grow with you, that we're going to expand, that we're not, like, okay, you're done here, and it's like, okay, but I don't feel ready to swim yet. What now? And I wanted people to be like, know that they could be held over a longer time.
And that's so true for me, because as I said in the beginning here, I really just started this new business this past summer. So it's been a year or year and a half of growing, learning, and figuring out.
I love that. Thank you so much, Sarah, for coming and sharing with us today. So you can catch Sarah's talk on Women Lighting the Way Summit, and we'll make sure we'll pop the link below so that you can sign up to it. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Oh, thank you, Joanna.